Hi, and welcome to C# tutorial of how to create billing management system. Okay, let me show you guys how this works. I'm going to reset. And right here, all I need to just do is to select the amount of items that I want. Let's say 3 rice and let's say beans. We want about. Okay, let's come take it down, and wine, maybe we want 3 of those too, and milk, maybe 1. All we just need to do is click on total. You see, as you can see, as I select here, what you see is you see the validation. The system is actually showing you real-time cost of each item. Okay. Now we can also ask for a receipt. We can print it out if we want. That's our receipt right there. Just hit on print and we can exit there. So I'm now going to exit and we'll start a new project entirely. So let's create new project. I'm going to select C#, make sure that is selected, click on next, and right there I'm going to call it CS underscore billing. System there. Now then click on create. Now the development environment is ready, but before I continue, I just want you guys to know that this tutorial is at a request of one of my viewers out there. Okay, now let's pin this down and I'm going to select the form which I've already selected, and I've changed the size to 1386 by 788. Press enter. Now I'm going to come straight here. You see where I have the tools, select the tools. And if you don't have your tools, or if any of these are missing, all you need to do is go to Windows and select reset window layer and click on yes. So let's go straight to my tools now. The next thing that I need is going to be the panel. I'll drag that much, and I'm going to change the color, the back color of this very panel to cadet blue. Let's come right here and look for back color. I'll make that cadet blue right there. Change that to cadet blue. There we go. I will also need another one, so let's drag this that much. That's going to be for my background. Okay, I could have made my background that a cadet blue color, but I just want the contrast in there. So I'm going to come in here now. Let's select another panel again. That's another one. Come right here, and I'm going to click here, just grab one here, and this very one I'm going to change the back color to control. So let's come right down here. Instead of cadet blue, that will become control. There we go. And this very one I'm going to copy it. Come in here, copy. I have one here, I need another one here, and one right at the bottom. This very one I'm going to drag it that much. Let's keep going. There we go. And this one is going to be for my receipt. So bring that in and just drag it right down. There we go. Why this, come right here and take it down. That is fine. And this is going to be for my buttons. There, bring this right down. That's for buttons. Okay. That's good. So let's add buttons to this. So I'm going to come in here, grab a button. We're going to need about 5 of those. But first thing first, let's change the back color of that button to cadet blue. There we go. And the font size on it, let's change the font size of that to maybe 36 bold. There. And let's change the very font that I have on it to, I'm going to call that total. There we go. I'll just copy it across. I need about 5 of those. So hold on to your control, click and drag. Okay, and repeat exactly the same thing. And just one more left now. Come in here, click and drag. There. Now I have my buttons in place. Okay, now change the name of this very button to BTN exit. And this very BTN exit, the name here is going to be exit. Where's the text? That become exit. This will be reset. And the data will be, the variable name will be BTN reset. We have here print, BTN print. Text name, that will be print. And here, that's going to be receipt. There. Name will be BTN reset. And finally, we have BTN total. There, that's it, all done. Now let's go back to my tools here. I'm going to select rich text box. There. Now I'm going to draw that there. That's going to be for my title. Oh, sorry, that will be for my receipt. I mean, rich text box there. I'll bring it right down. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now we need labels. We need a label here. Grab one label here. And we also need numeric up and down. Click on numeric up and down. There. Bring this here and here. And we also need one more label here. I'm going to select both the two labels and the numeric. I will then change the font size to, let's make that about 20. Make that bold, 20. There. Okay, that's fine. Now this very one here, this label, let's go up here and change some of its properties. So auto size, I'm going to make that false. Border, no, back color, I'm going to make it white. And the border style, I'm going to make that fixed 3D. I just want to give it the look of a text box. There we go. And I will also get it aligned. In fact, this one too should be aligned center. Align. No, individually get this one aligned first. Align center. There we go. And get this one aligned center as well. Center. And this one, I'm going to get rid of the whatever I have in there. Let's go for 0.00. Yep, that's it, done. Now this very one, I'm going to change the data I have in there to something like bread. There. And come back in here, drag that much, and this much. Okay, so let's copy them. We're going to need about 5 of those. Right, we need one more. Now we need one here for the answer and one here for the total. Okay, looking good. Now let's go up here, click, drag and drop that there. I'm going to change the font size of that one to, let's say, billing management systems. Now the font size, let's change that to 48. There. Then let's get it centered, but I'm also going to change the color. Let's see, maybe we should change the color. Oh, we can leave the color the way it is. I'm going to run it. Let's see how that's going to look like for now. That's how it looks like. I'm going to change the color. Let's go back in here, select it, let's bring it down a little bit and go to font color. I'm going to change that to cadet blue. There. Okay, that's all done. So all I just need to do now is to give them all a name and we start work with the coding. So this is going to be called rice, and this one is going to be addressed as number rice. Number rice. Why this one is going to be number bread, the one up there, number bread, and this is going to be LBL bread, LBL. Why this will be LBL rice, and so on, guys. So I'm going to just speed that up and get back to you shortly. Okay, I've finished with the naming, so let's add title here. So this one is going to be name of items, and this one, and this as well. Okay, let's select it all. I'm going to give them, let's increase the font size and change the names around. I'm going to make that about maybe 28. Let's see what's going to happen with 28. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's go back and just underline it. Underline. There we go. Let's move it up a little bit. Move them all up a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, these other one here, that's going to be for my receipt. So I'm going to grab one of these, hold on to the control click and drag, and let's change the name of that to receipt. So that will be receipt there, and here this is going to be cost of item. Let's say cost of items with an S, and right here I'm going to just call that number of items. Number of items. Right, and finally this will just be known as item. Items there. Okay, that's how it's all looking now. So I just need to realign this one properly, and that'll be all. Then we can start to work with the coding. Okay, that's looking good. There, that's good enough. Right, maybe move this one a little bit more. Yeah, if I run it, this is how it's gonna all look like. Let's see, that's how it's looking right now. Okay, it's not too bad. We just need to realign this receipt. Let's get it centered properly. Right there. Okay, then double click on the exit button and we enter as follows to the exit. So first of all, I'm going to create the following object. So that's going to be dialog result equals I exit there, and I exit equals, that should be I exit, grab all of this and just paste it here. I exit equals, that's a message box button dot show as follows: confirm if you want to exit. So that's my first argument. The second argument, that's going to be the name of my project there, so I'm just going to call it billing management systems. And the third argument, let's call out this, that's going to be message box button, comma, message box buttons. There we go, that's it. And for the message box button, I'm just going to say select the question. Let's enter keyword here. I'll come right here, select the question. Let's see, where is it? Maybe up there. No, message box button should be yes or no. Dot yes or no. Comma again. The next one is going to be message box icon. So that is going to be dot question there. Now enter semicolon there and press enter. I will now use an if statement. If I exit equals dialog result, I enter double equals, because here is going to be comparing what I have in here. If that is equals dot yes, then we enter curly braces, open and close, application dot exit, enter parenthesis. Yeah, that is it. So that's my exit lines of code taken care of. Maybe we can even do one thing. Let's come in here and just enter try catch try. So that's an error handler, just in case if there's any error. Okay, just going to get rid of this and put it right underneath here. And I'm going to now enter the catch statement, open up and just say exception ex there. And I'll then come right down here, press enter, open up a curly braces, and my exception message, I'm going to leave that with the system, let it be a default one. So ex.message there. So if there's any error, that will pop up. So let's end that with semicolon. That is it. That's my exit taken care of. So let's save and run there. Run it and see. Click on the exit button. There we go. No, I don't want to exit. Yes, I do want to exit. There. So the next one I'm going to take care of, let's take care of this, the reset. Double click on reset. Right in the reset, I'm going to enter as follows in the reset. Number, I think the first one is bread dot value. Let's change the value to equals 0. And repeat the same thing for the other four. Number, I think the next one is rice. Paste that. Now number beans, yeah. Then we have number wine, paste, and finally number milk there. I will also want to reset my my receipts, so I'm just going to enter rt.clear. There we go. There. And finally, let's reset all of the text box, no, all of the labels that I have. So the first one is label bread.text. We now convert that to, let's say, equals £, really, £.00, and come out there. We just need to repeat the same thing for the others. So come back down here, and the next one is LBL beans, paste, LBL milk, paste, LBL numeric item, I think this is 0, equals just 0 there. LBL rice, paste, LBL, let's go for wine, paste, and finally LBL total. There we go. There. And that's all there is to those ones. There. Okay, so let's change this one to string. There's an error showing, so let's come in here, take care of that. And that's it. All taken care of now. And there should be a text box here as well. There we go. Okay, I can even run it just to try it out, just to make sure it's all working as expected. There. We have exit, that works fine, and the reset works fine. So let's exit out. Yeah. And I'm going to come in here. You see this one? That should just be 0 because I just want numbers in there. So get rid of that. Now, let's do one thing. I'm going to go back to the tools. What I need in here is the print dialog, and I also need the print preview dialog. There we go. Those are the two objects in there, but I'm going to select the print preview. Let's come in here now, go to the properties in there, and let's select document. I'm going to change the document to print document 1 there. So while we're on the print, let's double click on the print button, and the first thing I'm going to do in there is I'm going to enter try cache, and right underneath here let's enter cache there. Let's say exception, and I'll just call that exception EX as well. And come in here, enter your curly braces. You can always enter a message there. The choice is mine, so I can just copy maybe all of these. Just copy this just to change it around. Instead of using the default, I'm going to enter a message in there. And the very first argument of mine, that is going to be ex.message. Okay, that's the title, and the other one is going, I'm just going to change this one to OK. Why I change this to information? Just to inform my end user what's going on. There. Now, right in here, the command to print, that is going to be print dialog 1 dot show dialog, enter parentheses. There we go, and that's it, taken care of. However, we need to come in here now, and let's double click on the print document. So with the print document, I'm going to define the where it's going to be printing from, and the font size, and so on. So I'm going to copy all of this, paste that there, just get rid of this. And the next thing is I'm going to call my system system dot drawing dot font, and that is for my font. Let's give this object a name. I'm just going to call it font string. That's the name of my object. So new system.font. Now I want to allocate my font to it, and that is going to be area. There, area, comma. Let's make the size about 18. I might end up changing the size though. And the font style. Let's look for style. There we go. That will be dot regular. It might be changed, but let's use regular for now. There. Okay, now let's get the graphic to do the printing for us. E.graphic and dot draw is going to have to draw a string. Yeah, string, and come right down here. And where is it printing from? That is my receipt dot text. There, and we enter a comma there, and let's call the object that was created. That is the object right here, and right beside that is going to be the brush I intend to use. The brush that is going to be, let's say, black, comma 120. That is the coordinate for my, okay, where my printer is going to be. So that's fine. So that's it. That's taken care of. So have a good look at that. So printing is done. If I run my program, printing will work, but nothing will show. There, click on print. There we go. You only see white, so that's fine. It's working. Now let's take care of each individual here before we take care of total and receipt. I'm going to come in here and let's double click on this number bread. Okay, right in here, the first thing I'm going to do inside this number up is number up and down, or numerical up and down. I'm going to first of all, let's create a local variable right in there, and this local variable, I'm just going to call it I. Okay. And this I, what I want I to do is to convert, let's say convert whatever we have inside the numeric up and down. So I want you to convert it to double. So come in here and enter numeric. This one is numeric bread. Okay, paste that in there and just a dot value, right, and semicolon here. There we go. Now I'm now going to enter this I into my LBL bread dot text equals, let's convert that to string dot format so that it will give us a pound sign. Okay, let's say, and that is going to be 0 column C 2, that's 2 decimal place. Okay, and that this should actually be in a curly braces. Let's enter curly braces here, and I know the curly braces in here as well. There. Get rid of this one. Okay, now that is done, I'm now going to enter a comma there, and that is going to be I, multiply that by y. But for now, I'm going to leave it like that. There. So this was supposed to be dot format. Okay, so that would be for the bread, but what about the cost of the bread? I'm going to declare a variable. Let's declare a global variable right up there so that I can call that. So the whole idea is to show this guy how to declare global variable and local variable. So inside this global variable, I'm going to say double equals bread, and we enter the price of the bread is going to be £1.79. So let's create another variable, double, and I'm just going to call that rice equals maybe 2, yeah, 2, something like that. Now another double, and that is going to be called beans, and I'm going to make the price of the beans £1.73. Then let's create another double, and this is going to be wine, yeah, and that's going, let's go for about $7.89 for the wine, and finally double, and this is going to be for milk, equals, let's go for about 120 for the milk. Yeah, that is it all done. Now let me create another variable here, but this one is going to be an array, and this array I'm going to call it items, equals new double, and the number of this item is going to be number of my array. Let's make that about 7. There we go. So I have the array and I have my global variable. Alright, so let's come right down. Let's come down back to this bread. Double click on that, and right in here I'm going to now multiply that by bread that I've declared in there. So the price of the bread multiplied by whatever amount of bread the user selected. Okay, let's run it and see how that's going to work. Okay, so let's click on this number, and there we go. Look at that. So we can reset there. So let's repeat exactly the same thing for the other ones so that we can get the total cost. So might as well just copy all of these and go to the next one there. Double click on that. That's rice. Paste that in there and just change these to rice. That is rice. This is rice as well, and here that's rice. I think this is lowercase there. So that's done. Now let's take care of the others. Come right here, double click on beans, paste that in there, change this to beans, and this is beans here. We have beans here as well. Beans right here. The B, I think the B is in lowercase. There we go. There, that's done. Let's take care of the other two. There, paste. That's for wine. Copy. We have wine here. Wine here. And wine here. And here we have lowercase. That, I think that is just wine. Just one. Yeah. So that is fine. Okay. Finally, we have the milk. Double click on that, select milk, paste that in there, and this will be milk. Paste this here, there, and the milk will be lowercase m there. Alright, that's all done. Just the same lines of code with different names. So I'm going to run it now, guys, and let's see how that looks like. Run. There we go. So if I select this, you see the price, see the wine. Okay, now there, that's fine. So what I now need to do is I want to be able to click on this total button and show the how many we have in here and the cost of everything. And that will be all once we finish doing that, and the receipt as well. So close that. Let's double click on total. So right inside total, I'm going to create a local array in there. I'm just going to call that Q, and Q equals new double, and let's enter how many we want in there. I'm going to make that 7. There we go. So let's say Q0. That's the very first one. Oh, this should be Q. What do I have in there? This should be array, and we have Q here. There we go. And this will be Q. Q0 equals, I'm going to have to convert that, convert dot to double, and what am I converting? That is going to be number bread dot value and semicolon. There, that's my very first one. And the second one, let's copy all of this, paste 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is going to be rice. That's rice. And the next one is beans. And followed by wine. And finally we have milk. Okay, let's change the array value. That will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. There. So let's add up everything now. So we say Q, come right down here, Q5, that's going to be Q5 equals, we add up everything here, Q0, let's just add up the rest, 1, 2, 3, there. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. There, I've just added up everything in here now into Q5. Now I'm going to come back down here and say number of item dot text equals, we have to now convert what we have inside Q5 dot convert to string. To string, that's it right there. And what am I converting? That is going to be Q5. Semicolon here. There, that is it taken care of. So that will be able to add up everything. If I run it now, this is what you guys should see. So run. So whatever we have in there, and click on total. That add up everything we have in here. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's correct. So we also need to be able to add up the price in here. So I'm going to exit out. Let's see, clear still works. Exit. Yeah. Now come right down here. Now the array that is called item that I declare right up there, I'm now going to use my array item, this very one. I'm going to make use of that now. Come right down here Let's go back to total, double click on total. And right in here, item, or the items 0, that is equals to Q0 multiplied by bread. 0, multiply that by variable bread. There. So we then need to repeat the same thing for the others. Copy and just enter. And this one is multiply this by rice. That's that, and this one is going to be beans. And this is wine. Finally, we have milk here. And all of these we have to change. That is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the same thing applies to this 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is the array value or array number. Okay, that is it all done. So let's grab maybe one of these. So I'm going to create array number 5 here. That will add up everything. Array number 5 equals that. So add up everything here. 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And this will be 5 here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's everything added up. But now I want it inside total. Total.text. I'm going to copy all of this and just paste that in there. And change this to item number 5. There we go. And that's all there is to that. That's taken care of. I've just added up everything. So take a good look at my calculation there. From here down here. Okay, let's run that. Click on run. Though I seems to have excess here, I can always change that to 6 because I only needed how many? 6. So I'll leave it at 7. That's fine. Doesn't affect anything. So run. Okay, so we enter how many items we want in there. Wine, and this, click on total. There we go. But guess what? The pound sign is missing here, so let's add a pound sign there. Exit out. And the pound sign, I can just grab this. Just grab all of these. Grab this one. Come back to total and paste this right here. There we go. And that should take care of that. So we have this, we have that. Okay, there. I think that's all there is to that. So I'm going to run it again. So enter whatever. Total. There we go. We now have a pound sign. So let's take care of reset. Exit out the reset. Let's take care of the reset. Come in here, double click on the reset. So for the reset, I just want you to clear it first. Reset dot clear. There. Now we now need to append some values into that reset. So let's come in here, copy, and right here, there we go. Dot append text. Append text. And what am I appending in there? So that's going to be, let's see the names of all of these. What is this one called? Let's come in here. I need to grab the name. That's label 2, label 4 and 6. Label 2, 4 and 6. So the first thing that I'm appending will be label 2 dot text. Okay, plus let's add a space in there. No, yeah, a space. That's a tab, I mean. Plus label 4. Just going to grab all of these, change that to label 4. That's 4, and that will be 6. So this is 4, label number 4, and label number 6. There. And right here, I want to get rid of these. And I'll just ask you to, no, let's change this one, just this one. And let's add another one. This is carriage return anyway. Go to next line, enter, semicolon there. So that is the very first one. So let's run that and see. I'm going to save that, run. There. So when I click on my receipts, that's what I want. Okay, those title displayed, but that's too small. Let's go back in there and change the size of that receipt. So I'm going to make it about 14. Where's the fonts? Here. Click. Make it 14. That's 14 regular. Save that. Run. Try out the receipt again. Okay, we're gonna need some spacing in there. Alright, so close that. I may have to add more tabs. So let's double click on this. Now in here, I think I'm gonna have to add one more. Let's click on this, copy, paste. And let's paste one here. There. Okay, that is it all done. I just had to speed that up. There. Okay, but let's try it out first before we decide. Just want to see what's going on. I'm going to enter some values in there. And here as well, let's click on total. Oh, there. We need to get this one indented. That is rice, wine, and milk. Rice, wine, and milk. Let's go to rice. That's rice. Yeah, that's rice. So add one. Rice, wine, and milk. There's milk, there's wine, and here as well. There. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's any other one that we need to get indented. So I'm going to enter values again. Click reset. Alright, we need to indent every single one of these. So let's move them to the right. Okay, that's fine, looking good. Come in here. So all of these need just one single indentation. Yeah, and here indent as well, indent, and indent this as well. Right, save, run. Okay. Total there. Okay, let's de-indent this. Look at this. This is crossed the line. So bring it back. Where is it? That is it right here. This very one. Get rid of one of the indentation for that, so that it doesn't cross the line anymore. run it and see. Enter some value, some item. Okay, we're now going to enter it for all. Click. There we go. That's fine. So guys, now you see that. Let me just show you the lines of code again before I call it the end of this tutorial. And please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of the channel, guys. There's a lot of benefit if you are a member of the channel, and guess what, it also helps in the production of more videos. So here is total. Those are the lines of code for total. Take it from here, that is it, down here. Now receipts, the lines of code for receipts, and print, that is for print. And we also need the print document as well. The print document, you're going to need that as well. This is the print document here. Double click on that, you need that as well, both of them. And next we need resets. That's the lines of code for resets. And if you want, you can also add try cache. Just copy that and bang it on it here, and come right down, grab all of these, copy, and just paste it there. That's resets. Okay, with a try cache. Alright, try cache is an error handler. Okay, finally exit. That's the lines of code for exit. Let me bring this one down so that you can see it all. The lines of code for exit, just take it from the top here, bring it down there. So we'll run the program, and we can call it the end of the program. That is it, guys. And I'm going to enter some item number in there. There, click on total, there, print. There we go, guys. That's not too bad. So let's try to print. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna close that, and with that I'm gonna call it the end of the tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it, and my buddy out there, I believe I've been able to answer most of your queries. And please do subscribe to the channel. You can also join to be a member of the channel. You can even join as little as £1.99. It helps with the production of the videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and please do have a look at my second channel as well. I will have the link on this tutorial. Have a nice day, guys, and bye for now.